You said it was the last time, but you keep coming back to tell me sorry that you take back all the things you said just to hurt me. Our love just went cold, but I'm still burning.
Hello guys, welcome back, and these are the culture shock that I've experienced while living in Germany as a Kenyan. Part 2. So this part of the video is going to be with different outfit because I remembered about this particular German culture shock at this time, and yeah, I thought I should add it. Yeah, so this is about church taxation, whereby you get deducted some percentage from your salary if you go to church, or you register that you go to church, or you're a member of a certain church. Then will get deducted some amount directly every month from your salary. It's basically, I think, like what do you say, tithing, but a forced kind of tithing. Anyhow, this one you could avoid by not registering that you are from a certain religion. That is if you don't want to pay the money. But if you don't have any problem with getting this percentage deducted every month from your salary, then that's okay. You can register and say, yeah, you are Catholic, or you go to this church and this church, and then you will get deducted just like the payee. Yeah, so that is kind of culture shock to me. Another thing that appeared shocking to me is the German beauty standard. Perhaps it's where I am staying, but I actually gone to many city or different places around Germany, and I've kind of seen it's like a thing, it's like a German thing. And by beauty standards, I mean, like in Kenya, people like make an effort to look good, to dress like dress to kill kind of style, you know, like you have to make sure your hair looks good and you look good. We like being fashionable and so, but here I noticed most of the time when you try to do that, you like always appear to be extra or overdressed, like when you're going to eat and what, and I have glammed. Yeah, most of the time you will appear to be overdressed. Yeah, so that is what I've noticed. And like the Germans, where you will find that people are just walking with bare faces and wearing mostly jeans, denim with the white dirty shoes, especially dirty canvas. Yeah, so yeah, and that was kind of shocking. And in winter, like you just find people dressing all black, like black long jacket, black trouser, and that's it. The next thing that appeared shocking to me is how they encourage reading culture. Like there are these street books and street cabinets where you'll find at a bus stop, where you can take a book, go read, and then return. Or when you have books in the house which you don't read anymore or don't use, you can always take them to this place so that other people can read and you exchange books.
2, 3, 4. No sleep, my veins run dry, I'm empty. I can't see, I'm blinded by this concrete. And I should call you, see what you've been up to. I've been wondering, how far did you go in 7 months? I bet you're happy.
This is actually a good thing because you don't always need to buy books, especially if you just want to buy storybooks. You can always go to these places or the street book center and look if you find a nice book for you, and then then read. When you're done, you return. So in this manner, you don't really need to collect a lot of books at home. However, I think this system will disappear with time because many people are now reading audiobooks. Yeah, so maybe it won't continue in the next coming years, or it will be left as reserve or historical. So I don't know. Another thing that appeared shocking to me was hospitality in public transport. Like there are sections in the bus and trains where it's marked for elderly and pregnant women, and it's quite a good incentive because imagine being old and train is full and you have to stand, or the bus is full, or you are heavily pregnant, you're on your last month of pregnancy, last trimester, and you're really heavy and you have to stand because no one wants to give room for you. The next thing that appeared shocking to me about their public transport is how they trust people with no ticket barriers or no ticket checks. Like when you go to a train station, there is no barrier, like no barrier where you first like scan your ticket before it opens for you to pass through. Like they trust people that they will have paid for the bus and train, so you just go through and get into a bus or a train, of which I know from other countries there are barriers before you are able to access the train. So you have to scan your ticket and then the gates will open and then you will pass. But however lucrative it looks that you can just ride without paying your ticket, it's very dangerous, because sometimes they have these ticket control people who are dressed like civilians. So while on the train you just hear fakate bite, like ticket please. So you have to show your ticket, and if you don't have a valid ticket, my friend, you get a fine of 60 euros. And if it's more than 3 times, or I think the 3rd time, they forward you to the police, and then the matter will be taken for the police. So it's better to always have your ticket. Personally, I like to buy tickets online with their online app, the MVVG app, because this one is so easy. I don't need to scan it. There are places you need to scan, but sometimes people don't scan. And if you have a valid ticket and you didn't scan before entering the train or bus, you will also get fined. So I prefer the online one because they will just need to scan it from my phone, and that's it. Yeah, sometimes you can go a month without paying, but if you're caught, fine, my friend. Another shocking thing about Germans is how they love sparkling water. Like, Germans like sparkling water. I have actually adapted to it. These days, I just drink sparkling water. It's really refreshing. Even in restaurants, when you order water, they have to ask you, sorry. Like, do you want it carbonated or still? Like, yeah, so you always have to be specific when you order water in restaurants. And the sparkling water is also sold in big volumes in their supermarkets. The next shocking thing is the German tipping culture. Like, people tip here, but mostly I notice people tip so that they can round off the bill. For example, if you went outside and ate and the bill is 27 euros 80 cents, you'll find that someone might round off the bill to 28 euros or 30. Or if you are very happy with the service, you will add more money. It's not mandatory for you to tip because the waiter and waitresses already get quite good salary, but it's also considered unkind and impolite for you not to tip. Yeah, how you do it, it's up to you. If you are happy with the service, you can always tip more. Actually, speaking of the tipping culture in Germany, I noticed that because they know many people round off the bill, sometimes the service might be very bad and someone is still waiting. You would round off the bill and get very annoyed if you don't round off the bill. Like, however, the German tipping culture has made me to consider when I go to eat somewhere in another country or back at home in Kenya, to always think in mind to tip when you find the service is good. The next shocking German culture is the German income tax system and how it works, where they have like 6 tax classes from number 1 to 6, where number 1 is for the single, the recently divorced, number 2 for single parents, number 3 is like for the single widowed or with a larger income than your spouse, number 4 if you and your spouse have the same income, number 5 if you are the spouse with a low income, and then number 6 for the self-employed people. That is quite different from what we have in Kenya, whereby it's mostly pay as you earn. So whether you are single, married, single parent, divorced, if you fall in a certain group of income, all of you people get taxed like 30%. Not that another person is getting 30% because a single, another person is getting 20% because they have lower income, another one because they have same income, then they have 40%. Yeah, so that was quite shocking to me how the German income tax system work. Yeah, basically that's all of the German culture shock that I've experienced as a Kenyan for the past few months I've been living here. I think I've mentioned almost all of them. If I have forgotten anything, I might make a short video about it. Yeah, but that's basically all. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, comment, and also mention what you've experienced as a shock either in Germany or other countries. Bye. Ciao.
I just went cold, but I'm still burning.